But first we gotta travel back all the way back. Cool. Nicely done. We still haven't figured out these two traits yet. But let's go and talk to Officer James.
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the... Oh, and I can turn off those sparkles.
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I don't need to.
Oh. Ooh. This is risky. Because I have no idea who done it, but I don't have enough clues. But I'm gonna continue.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Well, not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Buggy from last night? Let me see that photo.
Oh. Oh,
If
shit.
that's not Buggy, what is it?
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature? How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
It was this.
What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
Right.
The
We're
prongs
solving
match
this
up with the
together.
wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
Swamp
This
juice.
stuff has an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me,
What is that exactly?
a poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
Got alien had to return to the office to make sure.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Ooh, damn.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over.
Okay. No. Yes. Backward.
Just rearrange the
No problem. I can.
Okay, click on her. Damn it.
Excellent.
Damn it.
There's just two small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
It was in the
Turns out the
heavies.
murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made out of some thick material, something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
To soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
Ooh. Fuck. It was at the museum.
Where is that last piece of the costume?
Oh shit. Ooh, fuck.
Where is that?
Okay. Cafe.
But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Ooh.
Echo
I
leads
don't
me to
know.
believe
I need to.
the hunting photo was here to hunt Boggy. I'm losing my mind here. Echo was framed because Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy. Oh, that... Our police file leads me to believe Echo was Boggy in disguise. What is that? A secret that Remington kept hidden in his office. The hunting photo leads me to believe Echo was Boggy in disguise. What is that?
Oh, come on.
The hunting photo
I can't
was
work this
framed
out.
because Echo was Boggy in disguise. I'm losing my mind here.
I'm losing my mind as well.
Richard Remington leads me to believe Echo was Boggy in disguise. Oh, that the reason Remington first came to the swamp. Richard Remington was framed because Echo was Boggy in disguise. Oh, that... Richard Remington was framed because the hunting photo was here to hunt Boggy. Oh, that...
Can I? Damn it. No, it's.
Richard Remington forgot to tell me that Echo was Boggy in disguise. Bobby Burrow forgot to tell me that Echo was Boggy in disguise. I don't get it. Richard Remington leads me to believe Echo was Boggy in disguise. I don't get it.
Reason.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington
Are
was
you
here to
kidding
hunt
me?
Boggy.
I did not see that. Oh, now it's the funny character. Okay, let's go.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
It's like killer you didn't have to write. How can you?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective,
It's
finished. Don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
Nice.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down.
Hey, wait! Aha!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
That is some awesome shit. Wonderful.
Grimoire.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We'd better be.
Nice. Nice. That's wow. Okay, cool. That is the first series, I think. Series, chapter, whatever you want to call it. That was some really awesome shit. It would be nice if I could achieve it 100%. I don't think I did that 100%. But, yep.